Can a forensic witness be wrong? Well, if you've ever watched any crime TV shows, you know that any expert can be wrong. Any witness can be wrong. If they believe the facts as presented to them, then of course they could make an error. And they don't lie on the stand. I know I've never intentionally lied on the stand, and no expert witness I know intentionally goes there and says, hey, I found this evidence, I found this glove, and I know that, O.J. Simpson did it. Like, no one does that on purpose that I'm aware of, although you could argue that. So expert witnesses generally take evidence, they take information, and then they testify to the tests they run in the forensics. If you had a forensic handwriting expert or a forensic handwriting expert witness, you're hiring someone to do an investigation on a case, investigation on handwriting, paper holes, staples, how old was the paper, and in that investigation, if facts come to surface that would indicate that this entire document is fraudulent or this entire document is completely legitimate, that expert testifies to that. And so yes, they can be wrong, but normally they're wrong not because they're bad people or have poor ethics. They're wrong because they're only seeing a certain amount of evidence. Think about a private detective and all the shows you've seen. I mean, you know that people have gotten on the stand, cops, with really good intent because they know in their heart they got the bad guy. They got the guy. He needs to go to jail. And then 10 years later, or 20 or 30, DNA evidence says, that wasn't the guy. I mean, it wasn't because the cop was inherently bad. He actually thought he had the guy. So if you get into a case, an attorney or a lawyer on the other side, or even an expert witness really thinks that you forged the signature or someone did that, it really just means that they have evidence that they're not seeing or choosing not to see. And that's why you have the American court system the way it is. You have a chance to bring your expert, to show your witness, to sort of say, hey, this evidence contradicts that evidence. And if that expert was ethical and he saw my evidence, he would agree with me that maybe, wow, it couldn't be that way. So of course, experts can be wrong. And so if you're in a case, a legal case, where there's another opposing forensic document examiner that has a different opinion from the truth that you believe, you must hire an equivalent level expert to read that report and find flaws in the report, or come to you and say there are no flaws. That person is correct. And of course, some people know they're lying, but not usually. Usually people are really convinced that their narrative is correct and their dad would never give away the farm and the farm belongs to Betsy and Betsy was my favorite daughter and how would he do that? Yeah, that happens too. So can a handwriting expert be wrong, an expert witness be wrong? Of course, because we're only human. We're subject to bias, we're subject to false evidence, we're subject to people lying to us. So if you have a good forensic expert, they won't be wrong because they'll get the facts and they'll testify on the facts. My name is Bart Baggett. If I can help you, if you have any legal case troubles involving handwriting and or documents, reach out to one of our team members, handwritingexperts.com. We have offices all over the United States and take cases worldwide to help solve forensic document examination problems.